What a great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. So glad you could join us. Let's go. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Icebreakers win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. They've got numbers here. Oh, he stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
And now he angles it across to Ivory. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, he got all of that against the boards. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone.
Well, he's definitely not at 100%, really banged up out there, but he wants to continue to compete, James. He's not looking to get off.
Strong hit on the play. Here's an odd man rush from point blank, and he scores.
Well, some really great puck movement and speed through the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James. And then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Puck scooped up by Nygaard. Nice pass back. And the stick absolutely folds as he tries to unleash the shot. Cuts to the paint. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Ivory's taking it from his own end. And he can't hang on after that hit. Oh, here we go. Oh, and that hit right off his mask.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Shuts him down.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Big time hit that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Handles that one. Grabbed along the boards by Ryan. He's got a step. And what happened there, partner?
Well, I think sometimes when you have time and you're trying to process, you're taking a little bit too much.
It's in! He scores!
Oh, that's fast. 2 quick goals in a minute 20.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely.
This is just a fantastic goal. I mean, the puck carrier knows exactly where he is on the ice, and he trusts his edges. He is baiting the defender to come and overplay. He turns quickly and powers to the net. You can just see the panic in the defender. Oh, I've been there, James. That is a tough play.
Puts it on net. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Thunderous collision on the play, and look at the bench set up. Big time stop there.
Lehman's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice.
Oh, it goes right off the post!
The Icebreakers get a little bit of bad luck right here as the puck goes off the post and out. The good part is they still have the lead.
My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Feeds it over. Shot! Oh, what a save on the play! Looking! Dishes it over! Oh, big hit on the play! They have really got the cycle going now! Oh, what a save by the goaltender! They are really putting on the heat in the ozone!
Wow.
Goaltender takes a deep breath, and here we go. What a save on the penalty penalty shot.
I think he had a book on the shooter here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he makes a brilliant save.
The Icebreakers wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. Takes the shot. Comes up with the stop. He got all of that one. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. Oh, a direct hit on the play. Ho, ho.
Well, the other team, they should be hearing footsteps, James, because he's been doing it all night long. I mean, it is intentful, but it's clean. He's been throwing down the hits all game long.
Ref's arms it. Oh, and he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
When it's just you and the goaltender, you got to get a shot off. And coming in from behind, because there's no time and space, the tripping call leads to the penalty shot.
All eyes here at center. Makes the stop under pressure. Here in the late goings of the period, the Icebreakers are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Quick pass to Ryan. The Nighthawks have it now. Passes over to Ivory. Makes his presence known on the ice. All alone. And that chance goes awry.
Well, yeah, and it's tough here, James. I mean, you know you're in all alone, and there's a lot of pressure when you're on a breakaway. You've done all the work to get to that spot, and a lot of the time you can overthink it. Looks like he just missed the trigger finger on this one.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Shakes loose. He scores! One-timer and a beaut.
Well, great placement, but he had to get the one-timer off quickly, James, because he didn't have much time and space in that net front area. You know that they're going to close quickly on you when you find that puck comes across.
Puck picked up by Ryan. Moves it quickly over to Nygaard. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. What a steal in his own end. Sends it ahead to Jordan. Breakaway. Oh, what a save. Goalie advantage there.
Well, yeah, and how often you see it after practice, James, like 5-puck breakaway after breakaway. Well, this goaltender, he does his job, making himself big as possible and taking away any daylight.
The Icebreakers grab possession with the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. There's a firm collision. Sends a pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. All alone. Stops that one with a kick save. Oh, and that goes sideways.
Yeah, it's a tough look, James, and a missed opportunity. It's not often that you get in all alone. At the very least, you got to make the goaltender make a save. Well, you can certainly sense the frustration. I mean, they're getting blown out in this game, and he deploys that hit. You can see it in the body language right now by the entire bench. They're extremely frustrated.
And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. The Icebreakers already lead it by a significant margin here late in this first period. And there it is. This one's all over. Great team effort, but more specifically, a great effort between the pipes here, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, it's not often that you pitch a zero, get the shutout, and that's exactly what he does tonight. I just felt like, you know, right from the puck drop, anything that was put his way, he just handled cleanly. And when a goaltender's feeling it like that, you know good things are to come.
Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Icebreakers take possession to get this one underway. Shakes off the coverage. Augsburger's got the puck in their own end. Jordan's got it in the defensive end. There's a collision. One-on-one with the goaltender. A stone-cold finish on the breakaway. And
Boże, to powinno być kurwa karane centralnie. To powinno być karane. Kaleruchy pod poduchy. Jemen?
Czyli które to jest też?
26.
26?
Mhm.
A ja mam tylko 25.
4.
Co?
No.
Serio?
No. 24, bo to masz na czwórce.
A no tak, bo czwórka na czwórkę.
Hmm.
Czyli to nie za czas, czy to...
Nie, to odlicza do meczu.
Odlicza do meczu. Ile jest zostało?
Nie wiem. No co, jak po jednej bramce wychodzą z meczu. Takie kozaki są. Dobra, do jutra.
No.
Pa.
Przybijesz mnie?
No.
Już dawniej przybierało śmiałem. No? Ale ja się przybieram.
EA Sports bringing you the heat, bringing you the noise, and bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup tonight on the ice. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. The Icebreakers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Oh, score!
Hang on, James. This is not going to count. Look at the bodies down there. The goaltender had no chance of playing the puck. This is definitely goaltender interference.
They've got to be mindful to stay calm. I know the call went against them, but we're about to drop the puck here again. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Moves it to Irons. Handles the puck. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. To his teammate. Yvaskilas got the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Yvaskilas got it along the wall. A chance to get it out. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. In the final moments of this period, still looking for our first goal. Yvaskilas won the draw.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
They go on the attack through center. From the point, looks to make something happen. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Yvaskilas on the attack. Here's a chance! He scores! What a goal!
This is just a great goal, James, and just reiterates that in today's game, the hands are separate from the body. He's stumbling and still has his eyes on the puck. Not in the greatest position, but manages to get a shot off that beats the tender.
Slides it across! Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
The Goats recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this...
Trying to shake the defender. And puts it off the post. Slides the puck over. That's off a stick. Tremendous read as he pokes it away with the paddle. The Goats win the draw. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Yvaskilas got it across the line. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck. Here's a centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here we go, odd-man rush. Here's a chance to the middle. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, what a save. He stopped it. Wow.
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Yvaskilas got a hold of the puck. Gets it back. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Here's a shot. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Loose puck battle along the boards. Grabs the puck in the corner. Great shot from the slot. Tremendous athletic stop with the glove by Wagner. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Picks up the puck. Down the wing. Dishes it off. Oh, what a save in front. Looking for options here. From behind the net. And another stop, doing everything to keep the puck out. And the shooter lines up. Here we go. Shot, and he makes a pay as he scores on the penalty shot.
It's so important that when you have a penalty shot that you're confident and you make a decision on what you're going to do quickly and timely, and he does just that, and he finds the back of the net.
Yvaskilis doubled up on their lead here in the late stages of the first, and that's got to be a real backbreaker at the other end of the ice here.
Especially to make it a 2-goal deficit at the end of the first period, James. I mean, this carries all the momentum with you into the intermission. Just got to find a way to continue that pace, continue that energy to start the second.
To the low slot! Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop! Rocked him! The Icebreakers going to work on offense. Right in the low slot. And that slides right out to center ice. Irons picks up the puck. Takes the return feed. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Trying to clear the zone. There's the whistle, icing the call.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Yvaskilis coaches wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
And a quick save on that one. And a great save. Yvaskilis got the puck against the boards. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Here in the late goings of the period, Yvaskilis got a 2-0 lead. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Takes a shot, and he puts that one aside with ease. Both teams gliding into position, and the and off the draw, they win possession. Moves the puck across to Irons. Picked off. And there's the save. Poked away in the offensive end.
I love this poke-check by the defender, and this isn't easy. You know, the pace of play and the speed coming down on you, you have to make sure that that timing is correct, because if you miss, they're by, and you look pretty silly.
Yvaskilis got it in the offensive zone. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Quick feed to Irons. Gains the zone through center. Feeds it over on the attack. Let's move to the middle. And that's blocked in front. Yvaskilis got the puck. Moves into the slot. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. He's going to get this on and off of his stick on the backhand in a hurry here, James. It's a really nice play, knowing where everyone is, in particular the goaltender in that low slot area.
Irons takes possession after that center ice face-off. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, he'll feel that one. And he dodges the poke check, tying seconds, and he makes the save. And it is all over with this one. Yvaskilis' offense on full display tonight, and they stayed with it from puck drop right to the final horn.
And what I really liked about it, James, is they weren't predictable with their shooting. So they were shooting from good spots and bad spots, and sometimes that really throws a goaltender off and disrupts coverage. I like their game plan.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, here we go. The debut performance in the EA SHL. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Nighthawks start with possession as we are now underway. Here's a pass in front. Oh, and he couldn't connect on the play. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Stones him with the blocker.
Great positioning by the goal.
Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. The Icebreakers have it now. The Nighthawks take over on possession. Shot! Too many bodies in the way. Good check, frees the puck up. And that's knocked away. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Murphy. The Icebreakers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Feeds it over. Oh, what a save in front.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Here's a shot, and that was stopped. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Well past the midway mark of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Dishes it off. The Icebreakers will play it against the boards. Taken by Barry. Passes out front. He scores! What a goal!
Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off keeps the goaltender clean.
The Nighthawks take it along the wall. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Barry. He's got a step. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
2 quick goals in a minute 30, James.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Yeah, and talk about putting your opponent on their heels. There's always players who slow down when they get the puck on their stick. This is not the case. He maintains his momentum and pace as he heads north one-on-one against the goaltender, and then he finishes and caps it off with a beautiful play.
And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. Across the line from center. Oh, look at the pass. Oh, how did that stay out? Wow!
I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save. A strong side to weak side, that's exactly what the goaltender does. Pushing across with pace to be able to make that save. That's a beauty.
Slides by the check. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Here he is, shot right in front. Shuts him down. They fight for it along the boards. Here's a shot. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers have come to play with some jump in their step tonight. Look at the shots on goal they've generated and already lead comfortably nearing the end of the first. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Nighthawks had nothing in that opening frame, James, and they need to find something, just some momentum to build off of. I mean, they weren't...
And we've got ourselves a penalty shot coming up here. Dudek's got the puck, and here he comes. Takes the shot, and he scores on the penalty shot.
Oh, James, you got to want this moment. There's a lot of pressure. You know that you're going to be one-on-one with the goaltender, and you have to make a perfect read. He does that perfectly, and he executes and buries it.
The Nighthawks take control of the faceoff. They gain the zone from the left side. Passes it over. Avoids the defender. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. Rocks them. Goes right to the crease. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Lehman. Murphy's got it along the wing. And not much on that one.
Wagner's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Barry's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, big time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want...
Scores! Deuces wild as that's his... game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts.
The Icebreakers have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Oh, off the iron!
The Icebreakers want to pad their stats here. They have a comfortable lead. They're dominating possession. They're finding ways to the net. You know every player, when they get a golden opportunity, they...
He might have a step here. Sends it over and sends it off course. Scooped up along the wall by Barry.
Dudek's able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Great defensive play to come up with the puck. great play to sidestep the poke check. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. He got all of that one. Stopped by the goaltender.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Loses the coverage there. And that's picked off in the defensive end. To the front. Incredible reflexes on the glove save by Lehman.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Icebreakers have to be feeling good about themselves here in the late stages of this second period as they continue to lead big. And they'll start with possession. Tries to get it to Barry. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Works it across to Barry. Tries to get it over to Dudek. Oh, my!
Wow!
Scores! And that's 3! It's a hat trick here on the road!
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got a comfortable lead.
Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Nighthawks are behind after 2 periods, James, and it's no surprise here. They're not managing the puck. They're not transitioning, and if you give it away, you can't generate any offense.
Lehman's going to hang on for a whistle.
Dudek's been playing with bite tonight and certainly packing a punch here with a hat trick so far in this game. I mean, he has been the option. He has been the threat on the ice. And the other team, they don't have an answer for him. They got to solve this riddle. They got to try and disrupt and negate him if they want an attempt at winning this game.
Grabs the puck. He's got a little jump. He's in. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
The Icebreakers have built themselves up a comfortable lead here in this third period. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Angles it over to Murphy. Here's a chance. Oh, that hits the cage. That's using your head. The Icebreakers lead it here early in the third period. They have been dominant in the offensive area. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Oh, what a move. Moves it in front. And that's stopped.
Lehman's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Off the goaltender and in. That's a goal. The Icebreakers continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Oh, and he missed on the breakaway.
Hard to believe you're one-on-one with the goaltender. This is a product of looking for the perfect shot. Man, it's a game of inches.
Here's a shot, and not much on that one. Picked up along the boards by Murphy. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Takes the feed from his own end. And we'll reset things after that icing.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
The Icebreakers have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
Big-time stop there.
Lehman's able to square up to the shooter right here. He's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James. Barry's having himself a multi-point night, and these are the types of nights that you dream about, and I'm continuing to dream because I've never had multi-point nights. So you got to savor them, embrace them, and get as many minutes as you can when you're feeling it like this. That's why the coach is throwing him over the boards.
Picked up along the wall by Dudek. Barry's got it against the boards. Fires it on net and makes the save. Slides the puck across. From the neutral zone now.
Bingo!
He scores! And he's not done yet! Wow!
No.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Big night at one end of the ice as they get set to play their first game in the EASHL. Opening face-off just moments away. The Nighthawks are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. And that's a smart heads-up play by Thorpe. Cuts into the paint, and he opts to wait for more support. The Nighthawks gain possession in their own end. They've got some momentum here. That's gloved by Wagner. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Puck grabbed by Matthews. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. And now he moves it to Jordan. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. The Nighthawks take it across the line. Glove save, and he handles it with ease. Through center along the wing. Quick shot, and that's blocked away. Slides it across. Takes the puck along the board. Oh, answers back with the stop on the one-timer. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Lehman's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Jacobs won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. The Nighthawks have the puck now. Cutting to the slot. Oh, what a save by Wagner.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right?
And rings the iron.
So frustrating when you don't get the bounces, you just miss as that one goes off the pipe. You gotta wonder, if you get the opening goal, the momentum's all in your favor.
Are those boards rattled after that hit? Wow!
And he's rattling it as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Stop! What a stop! And the puck departs the zone. Trying to shake loose. They score! Wait, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately.
This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
Well, they obviously didn't like the call, but not a lot of time to dwell on it as we are ready to get play back underway. The Nighthawks win the draw here in the neutral zone. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Shot that's tipped, and a great save.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one, keeping the puck out of the net. Jordan's got it against the boards. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Puck moved over to Matthews. Breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his feet and didn't slow down, James. And then it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
The Nighthawks have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. Handles the pass at center. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Oh, look at this. Look out. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Throws it on goal. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played? Scores! There it is. 100 goals now in the EASHL.
A milestone moment for him, James. Imagine the body of work that has gone into getting that number on the board.
Guys, this is a big moment for him. This is his 100th career goal in the EASHL clubs. You know he's stoked, and his teammates are just as stoked, too.
Steps into the offensive end. Sneaks by the poke check. Moves the puck. Levels him with the hit. The Icebreakers gain possession. And he sidesteps the check there. Shakes himself free, and they score! The Icebreakers have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They've cut the deficit within 1.
Unloads from the blue line. Denies him, he got all of it. From the open ice, they gain the line. What a steal in his own end. Trying to shake the defender. He scores! What a beautiful play!
Malna kurwa debile. Kurwa dzbany jebane. Dzbany. piętrze. No chodź tutaj. O, Kuba jest. Gregor robi słodki. Napisałem, robisz czy próbujesz? Mówi jedno i drugie. Co? Jakie? Tradycyjne. Jak ja muszę robić słodkie? Naprawdę ja głośno. Podłączyłem do konsoli.
One team set for their maiden voyage here in the EASHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome to a fun night here on EA Sports. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Nighthawks win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Blast from the blue line, and that goes wide. Tries to feed it over to Lee. Absolutely levels them.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Never forget sitting in the dressing room before a game and everyone's talking about physically engaging early, sending a very clean message. Well, that hit there, that is the response the coach wants. Get out there, be physically imposing on your opponent.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Puck is dropped and play resumes. With possession along the wall. And he makes the save.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
The Nighthawks played along the boards. Big save by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Nighthawks will go to work here in the offensive zone. Makes some space. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight. Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone. Such an impressive save, James, and I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Glides along the blue line. Stoppage in play. We've got a penalty shot looming. And the shooter lines up. Here we go. Great save on the penalty shot.
The penalty shot's always a game of cat and mouse, but I think he does a great job of not biting first. Patience and composure. He makes the save.
The Icebreakers take possession off the faceoff. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove.
Wagner's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
He's off. Teed up and turned away on his part. Jacobs got the puck in his own zone.
Jacobs fighting for an inch.
Scores!
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. That's a smart heads-up defensive play by Bones. Rocks him on the play. All alone.
Bones is so dangerous in the O-zone. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Shuts him down.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. Moves the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Receives the pass. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Here's the pass. The Icebreakers have it behind the net. Jacobs moving the puck through his own zone. Taken along the wall by Bones. Feeds it over. Big save by the goaltender. goaltender watching that one.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Drives it to the crease. Decides to think about it. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call.
Well, this is a highly entertaining game here, James. The puck goes one way and then the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense.
And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Well, a fun start for the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Second period is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Nighthawks.
He might have a step here. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Jacobs lugging the puck. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Sends it to the middle, and he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. Wagner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Nighthawks take possession here inside the offensive zone. Fires it! And a big-time save on a... Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
And the officials are going to say play on here.
Oh, that's some great speed to be able...
Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Icebreakers extend the lead to 2 here in period
Oxinha
number 2.
panca.
Well, and I've liked their complete game tonight, James, all the way from their goaltending right to their defense and then into their offense. They've generated, they've created, they played sound defensively, and now they've got that 2-goal lead.
And a good solid hit on that play. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
Bones works the puck in his own zone. Fires it. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you got to love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly. Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. The Nighthawks have it from their own end. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Quick pass to Jacobs. Oh, and here's the pass. Denies him on the play. Great read with the stick. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Nighthawks have had a lot of scoring opportunities, but they continue to trail here in the second. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Takes the feed. Connects with a long lead pass here in the middle. Centering pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Shot! Turns them away. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Good defensive effort to poke it away. He's got a little jump. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
The Icebreakers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Across the line, down the left wall. Levels them with the hit.
Bones is certainly showing his competitive flair out there. Something is bothering him.
He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent, then reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
The Nighthawks win the faceoff. Takes control of the puck. Takes the pass. Here they come on the attack. Can't pull the trigger. He's got a step. Poked away.
Oh, man, you're all in on this one. Like, look at him. Flat out on his belly to make the save. High risk, but huge reward.
Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Nighthawks have a 1-goal deficit heading into the third period here, James, but you got to like the way they played through 40 minutes. I mean, they've held the puck, they've had possession time, and I think their effort areas have been quality. They just have to find a way to convert and try and get this tied.
Big-time stuff there.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Oh, that's one way to make... There's the whistle. It's a penalty shot. And here he comes from center. Oh, and that's shut down on the penalty shot.
Yeah, and he shuts it down. And what I like about this is the confidence and aggressive nature of his positioning. He challenges the top of his crease and tracks that puck perfectly.
The Nighthawks come up with the defensive zone draw. Here they come on the attack. With the stop. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. They tie it up. They tie it up with the goal.
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
The Nighthawks have got to keep pressing here, Cheryl. After getting that equalizer, they've got to feel that buzz right now.
Yeah, they'll want to build on top of that goal and really just continue to do what they've been doing all game, and that's possess the puck. We've been waiting for this to happen because they've been all around it. It finally did.
Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Bones. Broken up at center. The Nighthawks have it from the corner. And the puck's booted away. Oh, that's a good hit. Grabbed along the board by Jacob. Gets the puck over to Bones. Takes a shot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Tries to the paint. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts have led to that opportunity. Well, he gets beat clean by the shot, James, and he's only one player in front of the net, but it's not about how many, it's about where you are, and when you take away the eyes of the defender, this is exactly what can happen.
And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on
He
that.
scores! Oh, what a play as he gets his own rebound and puts it in. The Icebreakers tie things up, and suddenly we're in next goal win territory, Cheryl.
Yeah, these last minutes are critical in this game, and you know that the big mistake that happens, it could be the last one.
Here he is, takes the shot. Oh, and he stops that one that was served up with a whole lot of spice. Levels him into the wall. Dishes it off. Denies him in close.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
Takes the feed. Pass right back. Grabs control of it at the point. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Gains the zone. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
Mama się ustawia.
The Icebreakers, with that goal, have gone up by 1 here in the third.
Well, you're better up by 1 than down by 1, James, but there's a lot of runway left. Now it's a mindset of attack, but be defensively responsible.
And that shot gets caught in traffic. Stopped by the goaltender.
Jacob's been a catalyst to the offense tonight. Multiple points in this game, and he's very unpredictable, James, and that's tough. Anytime you're playing an unpredictable player, you don't know what they're going to do, so you have to pick a poison, and often you choose wrong, and he certainly put it on point. He's made some great passes, and he's executed.
Bones carries the puck in his own zone. Pushes it across to Lee. Good heads-up play with the bank pass.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Tremendous stuff by Lehman.
Well, he does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. It's a loss in their debut in the EASHL, but Pounder, you tell me, how do you sum this performance up?
Well, I think you have to look at the details of the game and where you can improve and build upon. I mean, you use your first game as a platform, a measuring stick.
nie śpi. Się obiad, kurwa. Sławka, nie?
Powiedział, spierdział.
Żeby tam mieć, proszę cię. Chcesz ci nic się nie.
A skąd? Nic indziej. Nic indziej. Kurwa, ja nie wiem. Wziąć kurwa młoda, przypierdolić kurwa. Ja pierdolę, zawsze musi być kurwa tak samo. Kurwa, pokażę jutro, kurwa. Co mi tu kurwa świata? Wejdzie mi kurwa świata. Że kurwa tego zjebie kurwa za chwilę.
W końcu kurwa doszedł. Nie drzyj mi się do ucha. Dawaj. Tak. Tylko czekaj, może pójdzie na... Jak słabo mnie słuchać. A teraz? Nie. Nie, podłączyłem drugi głośnik. Ten mikrofon. Jeszcze nawzajem, wariacie. Mam nadzieję, żeby im się słyszy jeszcze, nie? Co, będziesz kupował? Prezenty kupował? No tak, no. Gdzie mnie nie było wczoraj? Aha. Trzeba opisać, nie? Do mnie. Nie, takie rzeczy się nie mieszam. Ta, pierogi z piwa, nie? To ja mówię, że pierogi z piwem, nie? Nie, nie, oni mają. Nie. Nie. No leć sam. Leć! O kurwa. Nie żyje. O ty kurwo. Ty, ja wziąłem tego powera, nie? Co na początku go zrobiłem. Pierwszy mój loadout, kurwa. Na próbę. Chuj dobry. Ale wiesz, że zawsze muszę coś spierdolić. Kto? A ode mnie? Aha. A to może... A to może ja tobie to wysyłałem. O kurwa. Nie no. Jak to kurwa jeździć nie umie, no to co? No, jak po meczu kurwa, co ty pierdolisz? 3 tercy gramy. Kurwa, pała łysa jakaś jebana, kurwa. O, moje. Poczekaj, ale mi się kurwa joystick chyba pododuje.
with that one. And you know why, James? Because he is telling his team, listen, I've bent, but I have not broken, and neither have you. So let's get going here. Let's find a way to get back in this one and tie it up.
Ja cię pierdolę.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Poland's got the puck along the wall. Chance in front. Oh, what a save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's great larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Ty patrzyłem u siebie w zawodniku, nie? Ja mam na 3-3
Well, there is a
1200 hitów.
game right now, and in
Ponad.
this last, James, both teams trading chances at
Ja bym
odds.
kurwa tego nie trafił.
This is a track meet right now.
Little Mariche has been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And a great seed. Poland's got it in their own zone. Sends the pass over.
O kurwa.
The Kraken have possession now. Dishes it to Michnik. And that's picked off. Here's a shot. Raymond's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Past the midway mark of the frame. Little Mariche's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Artichokes won a big draw on their own end. Puck scooped up by Michnik. Tried to get 2Q with it and loses possession.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Along the half wall with the puck.
O kurwa.
That goes right out of the zone. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Moves the puck along the half wall. A chance. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Artichokes got it to the side. With the stop.
No.
Poland's got it in their own zone. In all alone.
Ja cię pierdolę, nie wierzę.
Poland's got the puck against the half wall. Well, an A for
Showing the creative skill set that he has and incredible hands. He tries to get it up onto his stick, and it's a fail, but I gotta love the attempt.
oh, wow, stuffs the man.
Booty save path there. He's really owning his crease.
Shuts him down.
A, ty kurwa, żebym spierdolił, kurwa.
Fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere.
Ale dużo kurwa dzisiaj w koda grałem. Cały czas kurwa, wiesz, w ten monitor kurwa napierdalać kurwa oczami to... Kurwa, opary, normalnie na oparach.
Poland's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this face-off.
O kurwa.
And that slides right out to center ice. Picks up the puck in his own end. And he takes the pass. And he avoids the puck check with some great edge work. Scores!
Dobra, kurwa.
How surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
Dobra. Welcome the fucking game.
Equalizer, and look at this, Cheryl. Tie game, third period. Let's dig it.
Let's dig it. Let's go, if that's what you mean. But this is fantastic. Anytime two teams, good teams at that, meet, you know that it's going to go back and forth.
A było tak pięknie. Dobrze? Ja też nie mam. Kłamałem. Ty, ale czasami mam, wiesz, taki wiesz, pasek, nie? Nie mam siły, a za chwilę mam, nie? O tak teraz, nie? Mam na żółto. Nie wierzę, kurwa. Uj. Nie wierzę, kurwa. Dwa na jeden. Kurwa. Fart, ale fart. Wjechał bramkę. Kurwa mać. Ile 2 sekundy zostało? Kurwa. No bo zdarza się, nie? Dobra, czekaj, zmieniam kula padzika. Wiesz, głupota, ja się przyznaję do tego, że to kurwa głupio zrobiłem. To było, wiesz, 2 sekundy przed, nie? Ja zdążę. Mogłem, no.
Who's walking away with the W tonight? Overtime should give us an answer, and they're ready to drop the puck. Overtime action is underway. Absolutely love it. Big play inside the defensive zone. He can end it here. Game on a stick.
Gdzie jest kurwa ten dubelek? O, w chuj leci, no jak zwykle. No dobrze, mamy 1-1, nie? 0-1-1. 9. dywizja. Do przyszłego roku może dojdziemy kurwa do 8, nie? W takim kurwa tempie. Nie wiem, jakieś wcześniej kurwa to lepiej kurwa szło. Nie. Może więcej się grało, nie? Jak myślisz? Dobra kurwa, wiesz co? Co on kurwa odpierdala? Dobra, weź ty, załóż tą kurwa ten grupę. Co to kurwa jest do chuja? I co mam kurwa zrobić? O, wylaz kurwa, pała jebana. O, co ty masz tą kurwa czarną kurwa jebane?
Center's both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. And we have finally got things going here in period number 1. Poland's in on the offensive attack now. Skates in behind the cage. Poland's on the attack. And he takes the feed. Oh, and he wants to get that one back as the stick breaks in the play.
Coach is just loving these types of shifts. A lot of pressure and effort in this one.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Moves it quickly over to Thorpe. Oh, look at this. Puts it on net. Wagner's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Chodź kurwa cwaniaku.
Raymond's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he was able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Tries to get the puck over to Saunders. Here they are on the attack. Just a simple
No kurwa!
There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Inching close
Nie
to
wierzę
the
kurwa.
mark of the period. Still no score in this one. And they'll start with possession. And the defenders come up with the puck.
Aba, leć. Dziękuję. Ale dajmy kurwa tego powera, nie? Raczej. Ty, ale... Nie wiem, albo oni mają kurwa chory ping, albo mają zajebisty kurwa ping, albo farta. Nie wiem. Bo nie o siłę kurwa, no. Nie krzycz kurwa, ja pierdolę. O kurwa, wyłącz ten mikrofon kurwa. Ta, 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 ta. Ten. Do zera kurwa, wejdzie do zera. A to latia kurwa jest, ej. Po mojemu są pijani.
Poland's goal here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. They win the face-off here in their own end to take possession. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And that tears off a body in the lane. From center, they get into the attacking area. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picks up the puck. Handles the puck. Here's a shot. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a
Wypierdalaj, kurwa.
inches closer into the
Się ubrali, kurwa, nie wiem, w elfy.
We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Latvia's got a hold of the puck. Comes up with the stop. Ready to party. He's got a hold of it against the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. With the blast. Oh, that's hit on it. He makes the save. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Oh, and it goes just over the net. What a chance right there.
That's a tough miss, James. I mean, that's a quality opportunity that's lost there. And the bench, you can see that deflates them because you find a way to get the puck on net, you find more opportunity. You put it up high, guess what? There's no second chance.
Poland's moving it along the wing. Takes it to the front. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Oh, absolutely rocks them. Whips it.
Kurwa, okno!
And we play on. Loses the coverage there. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
That's a massive and timely hit there, James.
Breakaway. Turns that one away. Slides the puck over. Latvia's looking to break out of their own end. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Great save from in tight.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is. And
Blazing in on the breakaway. Oh, what a move.
Nie. Nie, guzik mi się pojebał. Ja pierdolę. Tak, tak my. Dobra, następny mecz ty idziesz, kurwa, na prawo. Ja pójdę na obronę. Nie obchodzi mnie to, kurwa, idziesz chuj, nie? Jak będą tacy zawodnicy, to wiesz, to ja mogę, kurwa, siedzieć. Hammer America. What the fuck? No, zdrówko, panie.
Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports. Sebastian Pounder. Here we go. Period number 3 moments away. The puck is dropped, and now the clock is ticking on the third period here. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
Latvia's got to find a way to manage the puck and do something with it here, James. You just look at the possession numbers, and they are way too low and really tell the story of this game while they're trailing. They have to have urgency. They've got to be on point on the puck and then take it to the net.
Slides it quickly to Thorpe. And there we go. Icing is the call.
Chodź tu, kurwa. Dzisiaj komuś przyjebie. Tak z tego, z baseballa.
Time left in this period. 2-0 is where we sit. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
O kurwa! Co to kurwa? Kurwa, nie wiem. Nie, ale mam kurwa tego powera. Nie skoro ten offense, defense. Auć. Ping pong. Wyjdą, bo to są kurwa pały jebane, nie? Nie grają do końca. Wejdą. Wejdą. Da, piórami kurwa. Yeah. No, ale mamy 1-1-1. No tak. Czekaj chwilę. Że co? Co mówisz? Kiedy? Ja mam cały czas. Chyba na swoje. Nie, teraz mam kurwa ty sprawy w sądzie, nie? Będę miał w styczniu kurwa sprawę w sądzie, nie? O kurwa grubą kasę. Ta 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 ta. Pizza? Pizza. I love pizza. Oj kurwa. Nie. O ty kurwa. No raczej. Dziękuję. Dziękuję panie kierowniku. Ja muszę wrócić. Kurwa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chodź, chodź.
Ready to party. He's got him along the wall. Oh, and he misfires on that. Hammers a shot. Denies him on the stopper. Passes it in front. Picked off in front. Streaking through center. They go on the attack.
Kurwa, jak?
Finish and they take the lead.
To swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
In the final moments of this period, Amsterdam's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. Here they come up along the wing. Takes the puck. Along the half wall with the puck. Amsterdam's going to play it from the corner. Fires it, and that shot dies in traffic. Here they come on the rush. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Raymond. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Poland still trailing here in this opening period despite excellent scoring opportunities in the offensive zone. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we see in this one tonight. Your assessment?
Poland's trailing in this one, and there's a reason why. They're thinking offense only. Listen, you got to get on your horse. You got to find a way to get back through the middle of the ice. There's been zero back pressure in this game.
Solid check to slow him down. Coughs up possession of the puck. Lays the body. He might have a step here. Moves it for the goal.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
Poland's really changed the complexion of this game. Look at this. We're all evened up here in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, and to do it at the beginning of the second is key. You really want to dictate pace and send a direct message to your opponent, and they do that with that goal.
Juke and a drive and it shakes off the kick. Amsterdam takes it across the blue line. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Poland's got it in their own zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Oh, look at this. Receives the pass. Grabs the puck. Sends it out in front.
No nie.
Intercepted. Here's an odd-man rush. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's taken by the defense. Ready to party. He's in transition. Poland's got the puck against the half wall. Amsterdam's
O
got
kurwa.
it now from their own end. Sends it out front. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Poland's through center and now in the offensive end. Ready to party. He's got the puck along the wall. And we've got ourselves a penalty shot coming up here.
Nie dogonię, nie. Nie ma chuja.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Circles back to center ice. Moves it to Saunders.
O kurwa.
Here we go, one-man rush. Gains it on the attack. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first two strikes will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Sometimes when you're in on-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
Amsterdam's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Streaking into the attacking zone to the right. Poland's got the puck along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Scoops up the puck here. From point blank, scores! And three's the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. If you want to win games, you have to be aggressive on the puck and you have to compete, and that's exactly what he's known for here. He wins that battle because he's able to maintain contact and body position, separate his opponent from the puck, and his team was able to maintain possession. I mean, this is incredible work. It's gritty, it's hard, and it leads to the goal.
And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn. We're coming back with much more next. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski, Pounder, and here comes the third. Well, here we go. The puck is shotgun period number 3. Let's swing it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
Ready to party's had a low event game so far, James, and in the third period they find themselves still in it, and they are fortunate. They've had a low shot volume, so it's time to have some urgency, some attack, and really put on a push if they want to get back on this game.
Through pass ahead. He's got a step. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James, and it's all about patience and composure, outweighing the goaltender, finding the room and burying it.
Amsterdam's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused, and that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Denied by Lehman.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high danger area.
There's a shot and stops that big bomb. Grabs it in his own end. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Poland's got it in their own zone. Moves behind.
Kurwa mać, no.
Amsterdam's got the puck along the wall. Picking up ahead of Steve on the breakaway. Scores! Clinches in.
Co to kurwa było w ogóle?
You said it, great, James, and he separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Amsterdam's got the puck in the defensive end. Gaining steam here on the attack. From his own end, he picks up, trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Oh, fantastic
Kurwa, ja pierdolę. Serio? Chyba nie ja.
And the moment of truth has arrived. Big opportunity here. Makes a save and locks it down between the pipes.
Yeah, and you don't have to look pretty doing it. What you have to do is make yourself as big as possible and keep it out, and that's exactly what he does.
Amsterdam's won the draw. Into the corner now. Takes the puck along the boards. Amsterdam's on the attack. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Goalie's at the bench and the extra tacker is now out on the ice. And he sidesteps the pick there. Puck picked up by Cap. There's the whistle. We're going to get ourselves the penalty shot here. He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. Oh, it comes up clutch and goal.
That's a bit of a waiting game. You got to outweight your opponent. He does a great job and reads exactly where the shooter's going to go with that one, and hey, makes a beautiful save.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shakes off the coverage. Comes up with a stop.
Wagner's got to get more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Inside of the final minute here in the third. Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Amsterdam's up big time here in the last seconds of this third period.
Czekaj.
Poland's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Shot! Nothing! Slides the puck down low.
Tak, na pewno.